Hi, I thought I'd do a kind of wrap-up video as we're it's kind of a weird end to the course because the last week we're just not meeting. But for week 11, for the one that's just passed, Future Directions, many of you have been writing entries in here, and I've been adding kind of comments as we go. I still have some to do. I'm sort of making individual comments on your contributions, and I thought this was a good kind of uh, final activity, if you like, for the class to wrap up with. So I just want to remind you of a couple of things before the end of the course. One is please add to this start, stop, and continue shared note, saying things that you think we should start, stop, and continue. And be honest, because this is it's a class note, so you don't have to sign it or anything, and it's just I won't know who has actually contributed which piece. So I do find these helpful if people give me this kind of feedback. In terms of finishing up, I know that there are different parts of the web of the site have got different dates for the final paper to be due. I don't mind if you just let me know when you think it's coming, because the main thing is that I get your marks in a timely way. So if you're graduating, I sent around an announcement this morning. I put in an announcement saying if you're graduating, let me know so I can make sure I get your marks in by April 12th. Because that's the kind of final date to get them in the system so that you can graduate. If that's not an issue for you, then I don't mind if they're a bit longer, if you take a little bit longer, and I will mark everything when I get it in. One of the things I just want to remind you as well, and this happens every year, but I'm going to try, make sure that you get in your part 2 of the assignment 1, the part 2 of the COP experiences, that you finish off your journal entries, and particularly that you send me your the appraisal, the self-assessment, right, which is in it can be found here, the assignments and evaluation. So what I want you to do is rank this on this rubric here, right, which is in the course evaluation area, in course management rather. And wait a minute, I just realized 2 points, 1 point. Oh yeah, okay. So the time, sorry, I realized the formatting went off in this. Anyway, so 4 points, 3 points, 2 points, 1 point. And send that to me as an email or as a message in Pepper. It's fine, but just remember to do it because it is self-assessed. I'm not assessing it. Your learning journals, you're assessing it. So remember to do that because it's 25% of your mark. So, and it's amazing how many people forget. So that and the final essay I just talked about. And if you need any more suggestions or assistance, let me know. And part 2 of that, and then we're good, I think, right? I thought there was something else that sometimes gets lost. No, yeah, your online participation, obviously, and class discussion and stuff is pretty much done by the end of this, by the end of last week. And if you're adding a few notes to the work for week 11. So I think that's about it. And do remember to give me some feedback on that. You will have done the formal course evaluation as well, but that's a different thing than giving me the start, stop, and continue, because that's much more specific. And because this is the first time I've taught this course, I will, it's going to get modified a lot, as always happens with new courses, as you think about it in a different kind of way. So that feedback would be useful. So I want to say what a pleasure it's been, though, to have worked with you all and to have met some of the people in the course who I have actually met, who've come to see me. And I wish you all the luck in the rest of your programs. And I'm well, actually, I'm going to be on sabbatical this fall, but I will be around otherwise. And I'm always happy to talk to any of you about issues you're having, or work, or something to do with your your thesis work or your courses. So you can always drop by. I'm always on the 11th floor. Okay, so it was a pleasure meeting you all and working with you, and I wish you all the best. Take care. Bye-bye.